Hi guys, thank you and welcome to my channel. My name is Nico. I live up in the mountains of Wyoming. This is video number 6 in a series of haul videos that I am making from a binge trip when I went to Denver. I stayed there 4 days and there's just a lot more detail about the binge trip. I don't want to have a long introduction on every single video I make. So please go back and watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you will see what I'm trying to do. After this one, probably not today because I've got to get listing, but by tomorrow afternoon, I will have a synopsis of all of the videos added together. I'm doing this for my own personal use so that I know if these binge trips are paying. Obviously, they pay because of the cheapness of the items, and I'm getting high quality items. You can go back and look at my haul videos, and I do pick very nice items. My average sale price is $29 right now. Sometimes it's $32 to $34. It just depends on what I can do. So it's not the cost of the items. It's all the expenses of my trip added on to it. And so I am doing an actual physical inventory of what I bring home from the bins. The reason I have to break it up is because I have several consignment things I do. I sell the bras to a consignment customer. She buys, not every bra. I'm picky. I'm picky for her so that she wants to keep me as a supplier. But I supply bras to a lady. And she pays me $3 a piece, which I'm paying much less for at the bins. On the other hand, I throw it in with all my bins stuff that I'm washing, and so she gets a really good deal too. It helps us both. It helps offset the cost of me going to the bins, and I just can pick up a bunch of bras while I'm looking for my items, and it really helps. Then I have consignment items that I take to a local store in Wyoming. I can take 25 items a week, and I have so much money to spend when I'm there. And this is like a 3-level clothing store. I mean, like a 3-level thrift clothing store. So I pull St. John's out of there. I pull a lot of Vineyard Vines out of there. So I take them things that I buy very inexpensively at the bins, things that I know that fits their demographic, and then I buy the things that doesn't fit them, and it really helps me. So I do pick up a ton of consignment. I know most people can just do a haul video. They're listing it all on eBay. They can just quickly count their items. For me, it's such a more complicated process than that. Then I had, this is just from today. This is from the video I just made. I had 15 consignment and 21 eBay. So, these two being so close is not good. I want to pick up just a few items to consign. In a perfect world, I would also weigh these, 15 items. I guess I could have done that because I am picking up very frilly, lightweight things to consign. So maybe next time before I mix it up and take it to the wash, I will try to add that, to my, because the bras do not weigh that much. So the bras, even though I'm only making $3 a piece, they weigh such a small percentage of my items. So I'm trying to take that into account. But I didn't really think until just now, I'm thinking out loud with you, I didn't really think of weighing how much I'm spending on consignment because I know it'll be a lot less than my eBay stuff. I'm willing to overpay and get really heavy things for eBay if it's worth it. But anyway, that's how my process works. At the end, like I said, tomorrow I'll have a summary video. It's just more for myself. I'm documenting, what's working for me for myself, and then I hope it helps someone. I will have a synopsis of, was this trip worth it, or at least how much did each item cost, and break it down. All right, guys, let's get started. I have 4 big trash bags. Let me grab them here. I have one kind of Grail t-shirt, at least I think it is. You know, the only reason I hope it works out that it is a real Grail t-shirt is because I want to beat those guys at the bins who, you know, they walk up and they're like this and then, oh, no t-shirts here, and then they go to the next bin. That's great. I know they find $1,000 t-shirts all the time. You know, I wish I knew more about my vintage shirts. But the rest of us are like, you know, killing ourselves trying to get through all these bins, and they just do a couple turnovers. They don't see any vintage fabric and they go to the next. So, so when I get one over on them, if I did, then that makes me happy. They're very nice and I talk to them, but it's just the thought that, you know, someone who's 53 might actually get a t-shirt from, you know, one of those 20-year-olds. That to me is worth it. This is Brooks and Dunn. Just a Western shirt. I do really good on my store with Western items, hiking items. This is where I live, so a huge amount of my store is hiking, you know. I do some Columbia. I normally just consign that to this store I talked about, but I do cool, I do Western pearl snap shirts. I do a lot of brands like that, and so I can get a little bit more than maybe some people because my store focuses so much on it. And honestly, it's really easy to list. These Western shirts with pearl snaps, I just go to Sell Similar. I have so many in my store. Now, this is a really cool print, so I will take time to look this up. But otherwise, I'll just put it at 20. But this is definitely going on eBay. I think that is a really unique shirt. All right. Same with this one. This is just Rock 47 by Wrangler, but it's just really ornate. And so it's a pearl snap. Even though this brand normally I don't think is some huge thing. Rules are meant to be broken. Long life cowgirl. So it's definitely a woman's small, but I think it's cute. So there's another eBay. All right. Then this is, I was surprised by this. I'm trying to expand my brand options because trying to come home from Denver with a full car every time. And to do that, speed-wise, I have to have these things in my memory. There's nothing wrong with sitting there at the bins all day looking things up and trying to expand your brand choices, and I do that, and I spent so much time just to get this much. I am expanding my brands, but I still came home with literally probably barely 3/4 of a car. The rest was groceries and personal items that I shopped for other places. So I was happy to expand into this brand. This Dream Knits by Quacker Factory has a decent sell-through. This is a 2X. I really want to spend some time learning my Quacker Factory. That sounds weird, but I know it has a huge following. You know, that QVC brand, I think it is. And in the past, I have found items that I just knew looked distinctive, and I've really sold them for $40 or $50. But as a rule, I do not take the time to pick up Quacker Factory. But I want to change that, especially like if this knit stuff, this is kind of almost, it's not quite like a Chico's Travelers, but anyway, so this I want to say was going to be at least 25. I can't quite remember. All right, this is something that I did not know about. Again, I'm expanding my brands and my things. This is a bolo item for sure. Maybe everybody else knows but me. I don't do kids' clothes much, so this was just in the bins, and I was saying, okay, I'm going to start going to Once Upon a Child. I'm trying to start consigning at more places, and this kind of stuff is easy money. It's really lightweight. But the point is that this is where the seat belt goes through. So you put the seat belt in their car seat through the thing. I'm sure everybody but me knew that. I haven't had kids for a long time, and I don't have grandchildren yet. I have nieces and nephews, and I'm thrilled with that. Blessed to have that. But I haven't dealt with babies for a long time. But yeah, this little thing, even in a 3 to 6 month, this sells for around $20, $25, and they have all sizes, and so that is a good home run in the kids section. All right, where are we at? Okay, this is Jennifer Lopez. I'm not going to list this on eBay, but it's really darling. It's a great consignment shirt, and it's a much more vibrant yellow than what my camera is showing, and it's also a large. So I thought this was kind of the perfect consignment shirt. And, I mean, I could look it up. You know, you never know. That one thing that could be worth it in that brand, but just because of the arm detail, it's so cute. But, yeah, I'm just going to consign it unless I really find out there's some interesting thing there. All right. This is just Maurice's. I want to do a whole deep dive and a study for myself on Maurice's because I know that it's a very popular brand. This isn't New Tag. Sorry, that's the thrift tag. This is New Tags, but that is the thrift tag is what I'm trying to say. So in the store, I'm not kidding. I mean, I know this probably would have been on sale for $20, but Maurice's is not always that cheap. And actually, I'm wearing Maurice's jeans right now. I don't go to the store ever, but when I find them at the thrift, I actually am attracted to some Maurice's stuff. So, and I notice that my daughter and even some younger people do. So anyway, I am gonna look this up on eBay. If I can get at least 12 for it because it's new at tags and with these gorgeous sleeves, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it on eBay. Otherwise, this will do really well at the consignment store. Okay. All right, now before I forget, let's just pause the Goodwill bins haul for just a sec because I just don't want to forget this one. I just ran down here like I told you I would on my shipping video, and I just ran up here to the local store. I just got 3 items. I just don't want to forget to show you. This is called Monarch Knits. I saw the tag and I assumed that it might be worth money. It is actually, I mean, like I could sell this for about $25, but there's only 2 sold and about 25 available. And so I love this thing. I am keeping this. This is going to be a new sweater. I've got to go find something in my closet to get rid of, but I love this thing. You know, I was raised mostly like in the 80s. I was born, you know, in 69, but I love this like 70s hippie boho stuff. I don't know why, but this is like a sweater that actually fits me in the right place. It's not down to my knees like a lot of cardigans. So I am happy. So I didn't find any home runs, but I found something for me and I am thrilled. I didn't even think of trying it on until I realized, well, this isn't really going to sell well. And then I thought, well, you know, maybe I can afford to keep it then, because I'm cheap. I don't keep much for myself unless, you can tell I just have, what is this? This is like a Nike shirt. I am picking up a lot of Chico's, a lot of Coldwater Creek, a lot of J. Jill. This is just a Chico's size 2 cotton polyester stretch, but it's a really nice red lightweight shirt. I'm just going to try to get like $12 to $15 for it plus shipping. I paid $3. A lot of it is just to help the local thrift store and then feel like I'm buying things. I'm always in there looking for home runs, but I don't always find them. But this will sell. This will sell well on eBay. It's in a bigger size. And then this is... I don't even know what I got, guys, honestly. What is this thing? I honestly don't know. Why did I pick this up? This got to have a tag. I just bought it. Okay. Oh, this is it Bobo? Is it Bobo? I don't know. It's French. I'd have to ask my husband. Anyway, I have sold this brand before. I'm going to look this up and see new tags if I can get like $12 for it. If not, this will be a great consignment piece. Anyway, I thought that was really cute, but it is a small. It does have really pretty floral. It's almost like a cottagecore. Can cottagecore have black and then flowers? I know that it's like white and linen and pinks and pink flowers. I don't know if black can be a cottagecore, but anyway, that is what I got up here at the thrift. So let's get back to our haul from the Goodwill bins. So I spent $12.66. $1 of that is because you use your charge card. They charge you that. But I like it to come out of my business account, and I don't want to write a check. You know, that costs more money than it's worth. So, anywho, all right, this is from the Goodwill bins. This is Catherine's. I love this brand. I have a skirt I need to probably reduce the price on because it hasn't flipped. But even though my photo there, or my camera, is showing this as blue, it's a really pretty purple color. And it is a size 2X. Oops, what did I do with my scissors? And it's a full zip kind of cardigan. So I'm going to put about $25 on this plus shipping and see if I can get it. It isn't, it's just cotton and acrylic. It doesn't have any special fabric to it. But yeah, Catherine's is a great brand in plus size. It just sells really fast for me normally. Then I got a Cynthia Rowley woman. Now, I keep seeing that, who is it? Some kind of online store, or maybe it's one of the ones I was going to sell to, but they mentioned that they want Cynthia Rowley, and I just have never thought of this as an expensive brand. I don't know why. So I'm going to look this up on eBay, see what these go for. Maybe I've been missing it. It's got a really pretty print. Otherwise, I'll consign this. It's a 1X, so I just picked it up because I told myself that I had forgotten to kind of follow up on that and check out, like, is Cynthia Rowley a brand that I should be picking up blazers in? You know, maybe I've just been totally missing that. This is a darling piece. This is Chico's Zenergy, and it's a size 2. It's just a polyester stretch. There's nothing unique to the fabric. Sorry, my arms are getting in the way. Let's do this. But it's just a really cute, you know, has a really cute threaded detail there. It is a size 2 in Chico's, and I got it at the bin, so I'm sure I paid about $2.50. It's a little bit heavy. Well, I was looking for the tag. I'm trying to wash everything as soon as I'm done here. I think I'm on my 4th load. I've got most of the bras washed for my consignment customer, so I can contact her tomorrow and I can weigh those. That way I'll have an exact weight on what I spent on the bras. So I just have a system I'm going through so that I can not only get my money back, and she'll pay me right away as soon as she gets it, the $3 a bra, but I can't really finish my calculations till I weigh the bras. So anyway, yeah, I think I'll just put, I don't know, I haven't looked up Chico's Zenergy for a long time. I'm going to wash this. It does have some pilling, actually, a decent amount. So I might get my sweater shaver out or just put $18 on this or whatever. Okay, I'm picking up every single swimsuit I see, if it has the top and the bottom, or if it's a one piece. I will either sell it on eBay or consign it. And I mean, the number of swimsuits that I could go through. I've actually thought about having just a swimsuit and a swim trunk store right here in town. Not like I sit there all day and sell it, but up at this flea market booth thing. I've thought about having a flea market booth, but having only swim trunks and swimwear and that kind of stuff. The reason why is that we have internationally known hot pools that are natural springs here in Saratoga, Wyoming. You can look it up, and we have tourists from all over the country come here, and maybe they come to visit family and they don't realize, or their swimsuit, something happens to it, or they leave it at the hot pool and then they don't have a swimsuit, and it's one of the tourist attractions when people come here. So everybody takes their family to the hot pool, but not everybody remembers their swimsuit. So I could just get $8 to $10 for any swimsuit of any shape or size, you know, all year long. Not even in the summer, but all year long, people want to go to the hot pool. And I could do that with swim cover-ups, robes, you know. I just ran into somebody at the Thrift when I was there, and she was saying that they were looking for a robe because they keep going to the hot pool, and then it's literally snowing out right now. And that walk back from the hot pool when you're wet and your swimsuit is wet, and it's literally snowing and below zero. You don't notice it when you're in the hot springs, like it's snowing down around you and you're in the hot springs, and it's just a weird feeling to not be cold. But when you get out, ooh, burry burr. So anyway, I've thought about that many times. I just don't know if I could find a consistent supply. I would have to like spend 5 days a week at the bins and pick up swimsuits. But anyway, this is just La Cove brand. I did not look it up. I just threw it in there. I'm going to look it up, see if I can get 12 bucks on eBay. I might go ahead. I'm already selling tons and tons of shorts on eBay. If I can't, then I'm going to put that in my consignment. This is J. Crew. And these are a 10 city fit, but they're just really a cute pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and list these. I'll just try to get like 12 for them. Here is another pair of joggers. I'm buying all the joggers, you know, like the all the ones I can, even in brands that don't seem that popular. But these, I looked these up in the bins because these were a little heavy, and I thought, you know, should I buy this? But bullhead joggers are actually have a pretty decent sell-through. And these are just burgundy, you know, typical legs on there. So I was thinking that I was going to get over 15. These are the skinny medium. So 15 plus shipping. That's eBay. For sure, that is eBay because I looked it up. My VA is almost done with his 30 items. So for the rest of the evening, after I do this haul and keep the laundry going, I'm just going to stand here and finish his drafts, put them away, keep doing a huge cleanup. And so I should get about 34 items launched today. And then tomorrow I'll have to start over. I won't have any help from the VA until I get him more photos, and I won't have anything ready to go. So tomorrow I got to work hard. All right, this is called Liz McCoy. It's just a really darling, it's black with yellow kind of polka dots. It's got great detail on the sleeve. I did not look this up that I remember. It just had the right weight to it, and it would make a great consignment piece. So I'm going to look this up and see if I should eBay it or if I should consign it. I am not sure yet. Okay, let's see here, guys. All right, Long Tall Sally. If you saw my shipping videos, I just shipped a Long Tall Sally skirt. You know, it's these are a size 14 women's corduroy. They're darling. I always check to make sure that they're not hemmed. I don't know why someone would buy, you know, a 35 inseam and then hem them, but it does happen. So on these Long Tall Sally items, for some reason, I find them a lot of times hemmed. I don't know if someone buys them, wears them, takes them to the thrift, and then the next person really likes them, but just needs that couple of inches off. You know, maybe they're a Long Tall Sally, but they're not quite 34. Let me see if these say what the inseam are. But these have really long inseams. Yeah, the inseam is 30, is it 36 on these? So if it measures out, it might measure out 34. But I guess I can see where if you're a 34 and these are a 36, you would hem them up 2 inches. So yeah. I don't know. These are good. I always sell these Thrasher magazine items. Here is the tag, Thrasher magazine. I don't know what it is about it, but that's what you put in the title. Usually it's a shirt, but these I noticed right away. I knew I recognized them because I've sold stuff like this before. Right there it says Thrasher, and then in smaller print it says magazine. I think that these are going to go for like 25 if I remember right after looking them up. So yeah, and I think they had some pilling. I saw that, but I'm going to do my best to just shave that off. But these are still like 2 to 1 sold. 2 sold for every 1 available. So I just went ahead and got it. I might even let the customer do most of the sweater shaving, but they're like a really quality item. And then this actually has kind of a follow through. This Popsicle brand, and then with it being Easter, I really, you know, again, I wasn't looking that close at the kids' clothes, but it was kind of slim pickings a certain number of hours I was there. There were so many people there right in the middle of the day, each of the 4 days I was there, that I found myself just grabbing what I could grab, and then I would go back to my chair and kind of see if I got anything good, you know, and it was that competitive. And so I did end up with actually some kind of cool stuff, sight unseen, until I got to my chair. And, but yeah, normally I don't do children's clothes, but I think these with Easter coming up will be really, really cute. And the Popsicle brand does have a following. So eBay on that one too. I have very little consignment that I'm sure of this time. Lane Bryant, size 18 to 20. I don't do that well on Lane Bryant. I like it as a brand. I used to try denim jeans all day long, and they would end up just taking forever or not selling. I'll look at the summer shirts and see, because I'm paying so little. If I can get 11 or 12 plus shipping, I'll list this because it does have polka dots, and black with polka dots is a deal. You know, it is a theme, and it has this kind of cold shoulder slit, you know, on each side. So it is really, really cute. The problem with the details like this is I just have a flat lay. I don't have a mannequin, so it's kind of hard to show. I don't know. Or I guess it's not. I guess that's just the sleeve. So it just has like a high shoulder sleeve, I guess you would call that. But anyway, either way, I'll make, you know, at least $4 to $5 on that somehow, some way. Then I have an April Cornell dress. These do really well. This is a large. It's, let's see, I don't think it's linen or anything special. I'll look again. I think it's just polyester. It does have pockets. It's very cottagecore. So that's what I'm going to put in the title, is cottagecore. April Cornell, that's just what I think of, is kind of a cottagecore floral, maybe a prairie even. I don't know. But yep, I'm thinking 25 on this if I remember what I looked it up for. It's just 100% cotton. So what do we have here? I've forgotten. It's been 6 or 7 days now. Okay, this is a Soma Live Loungewear, Live Loungewear. And it just has a lot of details, just a nightshirt. It is soft, you can tell. You can tell Soma when you pick it up. And this is an extra large. So I don't know what a Soma nightshirt goes for. I'm thinking I can get at least 12 to 15 in an extra large. I'm not sure. I'm going to find out. I will look it up. If it really isn't worth it, I'll donate it to the whatever. This I looked up, this Reserve Fairfax. Now I can't remember. I don't think I would have bought this for consignment. Maybe I did buy it ahead for next year, but I think that the Reserve Fairfax in a medium actually had a real good sell-through. It's a beautiful kind of flannel. It's very soft. It has something in it besides just the normal shirt. I don't know if I can find the fabric tag right now. I don't know, maybe it's missing, but either way, I know I looked it up there because it is kind of heavy, and I decided to go for it. So, I think this is eBay. Don't quote me, though. All right, let's do this one. All right, this one has the Grail in it. Let's see. See what you think. If you're a vintage seller and you know your stuff, let me know. This is in terrible condition. I'm going to soak it. It is single stitch. So it's definitely single stitch. This is just a Tori Amos under the pink shirt. It does have yellowing here that I'm going to go soak it. I have good luck getting some of this stuff out. I Google Lensed this, and there's one, you know, I was in a hurry. This cost me $1. I thought there was one that they were trying to get 200 or they sold it for 200. This is on a Brockham tag, which does fit with the one that sold. So that makes me happy because I'm not that good at this kind of vintage stuff. Here's the back. And this is a size large, made in the USA. So I'm going to get some advice on this. I'm going to do some more research on Tara Peak itself, you know, and try to do it for myself. I'm going to soak this and see. But even if I get 50, that is great for not knowing a thing about it. The one that I saw, actually now I remember, I either Google Lensed it or just Googled it, and it was on Grailed, which I know, you know, I'm not on Grailed, and I don't have that aesthetic in my store, so I'm not saying I'll get what, you know, the people were going to get on Grailed. I don't know. This is Mauve, or Mauve. I think it's Mauve. It's a prettier green than what is showing there. It's just a real nice dress. It's a size medium. It just has a lot of details, zipper details, kind of almost like a faux wrap. And it's viscose and rayon. So I'm going to look this up. I'm going to look up the style number. It just has a real, like, spring. It does have a linen feel to it, even though it's rayon and viscose. So I'm going to see if I can get 20 bucks for this on eBay. If not, I'll just consign it. But it was a little heavy, so I think I probably decided to put that on eBay. I love Sigrid Olsen. She's one of my own personal favorite designers when I can find it in my size. This is a 2X, and this is 100% linen. She just has really pretty stuff. This is just a really beautiful linen shirt. I'm going to put this on eBay. And, oh yeah, here, see, it has this on the side detail. It's just pretty. Obviously, I didn't pay much because it's a linen shirt. I wouldn't have paid that much for it. So this was a good find. I'm thinking 15 to 20. Plus shipping. All right, what do we have here? This is just Nicole Miller, USA, size 8. I just picked it up because it's really lightweight, and prom and all kinds of weddings and events are coming up. And even to a wedding, some people, you know, they're body conscious. They won't wear any color, but, you know, just black, or that's just what they prefer. So this is a really good dress for that season coming up. My daughter-in-law is a photographer, and she's just doing weddings like crazy. And so even winter weddings, and it's the middle of March, or, you know, not even the middle of March. So this is a size 6. It's a bodycon, kind of ruched thing. So I just picked it up. I'm most likely going to consign this. I don't ever pick up much Nicole Miller, but it is USA made. And yeah, so most likely consignment. We'll see. All right, this is a cute little girl's Harley Davidson. I might look it up. It's not real leather, of course. I might look it up on eBay, but I think I was just going to take this to the consignment store. I'll do really well on that. Let's see. I think it's actually reversible. I think. Yeah, it is reversible. See, then you have Harley Girl there. And, of course, the, you know, it's 4T and the thing is in the pocket. If you can't find a tag on something and it looks reversible, I'm sure most of you know this, but if you're new, then you look in the pockets, and that's where the tag will be. Almost like on a men's suit. All right, what do we got here? Oh, we're at 31 minutes. We'll make it. It'll be maybe closer to an hour, but we'll get done, guys. This is Ralph Lauren. I'm doing so good on this brand. I'm so glad that I started picking it up again. It's a large. These are just like a jogger, just like a lounge jogger pant, but it's kind of a velour feel to it. Nice blue. I'm going to go ahead and throw these up on eBay. I'm trying to build, you know, a decent following for Ralph Lauren. It's just a polyester stretch with a drawstring, but good condition. Got zip pockets. I always mention the zip pockets, and I think that helps a lot. So I'm hoping to get at least 15 on those. All right, these are just Polo Ralph Lauren. Again, I'm trying to build a following of Lauren and Ralph Lauren. If I could have that in every keyword on every listing in my store, I would. That is kind of my plan, is to sell a lot of repeat items that I can just go pick up. I don't even have to look them all up. Lauren, Ralph Lauren, linen, cashmere. Anytime I can get those in my titles, I think that I sell a lot. These are a size 4. I don't like smaller sizes, but right now I think I can get 10 for these at least on eBay, just because people are desperate for shorts. This is Urban Outfitters. This is an extra small, but these are like camo wide leg pants. I just went based on style. They're real kind of flowy. Don't know what fabric we have going on here. This is a viscose, 100% viscose, but I thought with the camo print and the wide leg, I'm going to try to do a little bit more work on seeing if I should put these on eBay or not. If not, the demographic at that consignment store will love these, and I'll put these in my spring consignment. All right, what do we have? Oh, this is my second pair of fried denim, so I'm going to do these at the same time so I can just sell similar. I do really well on this brand, and I hadn't found them for a while, and then when I saw them, I just looked them up again because I kind of doubted myself because everybody else was leaving them in the bins, but I get an easy like $18 plus shipping on these, and just making sure to get the zipper up so I can wash some of this stuff. And they're a $34.30, but yeah, they have stretch, and these just always sell real fast for me. Alrighty. These are an and one. Like I've been showing the shorts, I do really well on these they're cargo sweatpants. Anytime I get these heavier cargo pocket sweatpants, and these are like the straight leg, they're not really wide leg, and these are in an XL. These sell so fast, this style of pants, in almost any brand. And one is not a high-end brand, I don't consider it, but I'll get about $20. There's a name someone else had when I was looking these up. They're cargo sweatpants, but they're just thicker. Heavy cotton, I guess, is what they had in their listing. This I picked up. Girls with Guns. This brand is very, very popular and has quite a following. This is a very thin shirt. It's just a size large, pretty thin shirt. But I should get at least $15 for this, if not more. Now, if you find the more substantial pieces, I think I found a coat one time. I know I've had a substantial either hoodie or coat. It did really, really well. But yeah, this is a cute camo shirt. It's summer coming up. I'm going to start at 20. I don't know what I'll end up with. All right, where are we? This is just Cabela's XL, but it has roughneck on the back shoulder. So I almost put this back because I do okay with Cabela's, but you know, it's, you know, summer someday is coming, spring is coming. So, but then I saw that it had short sleeved. I saw that it had a little more detail to it with the stitching, and then I saw the roughneck. And at first I thought this was a hole, so I almost put it back again. But when I looked at both sides, it is like stitched around there. So I don't think it is. I'm going to look it up compared to other shirts like this and see if there's some purpose for that hole. I don't know what it would be. But if it is a defect, I'm still going to sell it on eBay and just take a little bit less. I think it'll sell because it's just on the pocket. Okay, guys. This is Torrid. I've got a lot of Torrid that I should be able to just, you know, sell similar off of really fast. Change the size, change the photos and the colors. Just a nice sheer Torrid blouse. This should do really well coming up here. It's a size 0, and I think it's just polyester. Probably. I don't know. It doesn't feel like silk or anything, but it always surprises me. Like I go to list something and it'll have like 10% silk or something, and that just really helps the price. But yeah, I don't see it right now, but anyway. Well, we're getting there. This is just called Tempted. It's a medium. I looked this up, I think, and it wasn't worth anything on eBay, but it just was such a unique shirt. So I'm going to try one more time just as I'm going through here making decisions about what I'm going to list real quick. I will just speed type this in, see if, you know, that detail adds anything to it. It's just a really darling blouse. It is a medium. Just really cute for summer. All right, where are we? This is Topshop. This is a UK 10 or a US 6. Just again, very lightweight, cheap pieces that I'm buying for almost nothing. Lots of summer detail. I don't sell Topshop or pick it up, but I am going to look since this is a, well, it's just a 6, but it's oversized, it's boho, it's floral. I'm going to make sure that I can't get $10 or $12 out of there. I would just sell similar off of one of the Torrid ones that have all the same, you know, item specifics, and do that. And then this is just, I love the herb, like the herb sheets and stuff that, what company is it? Maybe Pier 1 does it too. And even IKEA, they'll sell things like with this kind of floral, you know, look to it, and it's got these detail kind of ruched sleeves. But this is just a brand called Cure. I don't think I looked it up. I just thought, you know, that is darling. I love that. I don't think I would wear it, but I might try it on. It is my size. But yeah. Anyway, if not, it's a perfect consignment piece. Perfect. Okay. Then we have Marine Layer. I love this brand. I'll probably put 20 on it. You know, it's a large, extra large. Marine Layer always sells fairly quickly for me. And I sold one recently, so I may just be able to quickly sell similar off of my own listing on that. I'll figure it out. All right, we have Volcom jeans, and I don't always pick these up, but then this Solver Modern Straight had good sell-through, and it's a straight leg, but it's kind of a gray denim, and so I think I can get 20 for these. All right, what do we have? Oh yeah, this is the Rail Riders. This is the second piece. Now see, this does not match the purple pants I had. So I was wondering, but this brand, I looked it up to make a decision on the pants from the video right before this one to decide, you know, was I going to consign this or what? But this Rail Riders, it says toughest clothes on the planet. And on the other pants, they described them as not goth, but Gorpcore, kind of like an outdoor brand, and to me they didn't look like that. But now that I'm looking at this, that may be what the brand kind of advertises itself as. This is almost like a Columbia PFG style shirt is almost what this reminds me of, like a fishing shirt. So I'm going to look up, you know, this shirt. The pants were definitely a keeper for eBay. This is just 100% polyester shirt. It's not vented or anything, so I'll see. But, you know, it cost me less than $1. So I got it. All right. Why did I buy this big thing? Oh, yeah, this is why. Polo Sport, Ralph Lauren. I'm like, why did I buy that heavy of a flannel? But anyway, great look to it. Just getting that name in my store as often as possible. Someday I'm going to do a series of videos where, you know, I'm only going to buy 10 brands and I just keep going till the car's full of Polo, Vineyard Vines, you know, that kind of stuff. Not even Vineyard Vines, but, you know, the just fast flipper stuff. And see how many pieces I can find, like, on a road trip or something. Because, you know, just think if your whole store had just Ralph Lauren in it. I mean, I know people who successfully get pretty close to that. They may have some other brands, but... yeah, anyway, this is a nice size. It's a 2XL also. So, good find. I'm really happy with that. I think people will wear that in the mountains, even in the spring and maybe the summer. I've been in California and other places up in the mountains in the middle of the heat of the summer, and it is cold. And up here, too, outside of Wyoming, even in August when we do actually have a heat wave, when you're up in the mountains, it can turn cold very fast, as you all know. These are Polo Ralph Lauren. These are boys. These are a size 18. I don't normally do children's, but, you know, I'm trying to get that name in my store repeatedly as much as I can. And I still think I can easily get about 15 on a size 18 boys. There are some men who are really small, or some women I think might buy these up. Okay. This is all one auction or one listing. So this is also Ralph Lauren. This is my second big bedding piece that is Ralph Lauren this week. Or not this week, but this month. I sold the herringbone Ralph Lauren. I don't know if you saw that on my shipping videos. And that sold within a week. I got about $100 for the... flat sheet, which was a king. The fitted sheet was a queen, so they didn't even match. I mean, they matched as far as pattern and age and everything, but they had gotten 2 different sizes. And then I had 2 king-size pillowcases, and I got over $100 for that vintage. Now, this is made in the USA. I think that I did look this up, and people consider that vintage just so since it's made in the USA. But anyway, this pattern I knew right away was Ralph Lauren. I have a little bit of experience from all the hard goods I've done, and I knew, and this was in with the clothing, so nobody else really cared. I find that the people at the flea market who do a lot of flea market, if it's new in the zipper plastic thing, they are running, man, and you can't even get your hands on it. I actually had my hand on one kind of pulling back and forth this trip with a lady, and then finally I was just like, okay, you know, like I don't like to fight stuff, and I knew I had this already, you know, for one of the first things I found, and I don't like to fight people. So anyway, this is a sham. So I've got one sham, second sham. I've got the actual bedspread. I've got the sheet set. So anyway, I have, I want to say 8 to 10 pieces in this set. So I'm going to wash it, and then I'm going to get this listed. One of the first things that I do, you know, it's going to be a bear to ship this. I mean, I paid linen prices, you know. I've got it on one of my receipts, but for the person who buys this, it's going to cost about $35, I would think, no matter what I do, for them to pay in shipping. But this has really good comps on it. I'm thinking that I can get at least 120, maybe more, and that's, you know, before shipping. Ugh, come here. Sorry, guys. Okay. We got one more. There just isn't room up on my table for everything. Okay. This is called Full Moon Maternity. I'm going to look it up on eBay, but I'm most likely going to consign it. I know that they just have a really small maternity section in that consignment store, and I have no doubt that they, you know, the women in Wyoming would like a better, you know, a little bit more variety in what they get to pick, because we do not have any maternity stores in our little local area. Now, when you get to Cheyenne, of course, you can go to Dillard's and JCPenney, and there's plenty of stuff. But anyway, this is just a really cute maternity shirt. So I'll probably consign that. This is called Originals 48, and I remember looking this up. So I think I'm going to eBay it. But maybe I just decided, you know, it's just shorts and I'll consign them. But anyway, I'm going to look them up. They're a real small size. They actually have name, so they must be like for children because they aren't that wide. Anyway, yep. We'll move on. I'm sure you don't care about every single detail. These are just Lucky Brand, just women's. These are a size 427. The consignment place I go to marks Lucky way up at around $20 to $25. They do the same with silver jeans. So I'm going to start experimenting with picking them up at the bins. I am paying, you know, $3 for these, but if they're going to sell them for $20 and I get 10, that would be worth it. All right, guys, this is just heat gear, no, cold gear, and just, you know, leggings. I'm going to look these up again. I have listings for all leggings. I can list these in about 2 minutes. So as long as I can get about 12, I'm sure I almost can with the detail. So these are probably going to go on eBay. Otherwise, consignment. Now this I debated to get. And several other people came over and looked too, but when they saw that it had been made into a crop top, they were kind of sad, and I am too. This is a Champion reverse weave, extra small. At first I was like, it's kind of a decent hem job, and I was like, well, did it come that way or not? You know, did they make it for women or not? But I think with the all over print, the Champion, the vintage, and the crop thing, I think that there are some women who would like this. Now, like I said, these are an extra small, and they're not totally vintage. This is made in Vietnam, so it's not like USA made. So I'm going to look it up. If not, I'll give it to the consignment, and there's some girls who would wear this there. All right, these are Not Your Daughter's Jeans, size 6. I do really good on Not Your Daughter's Jeans. These actually say leggings, too. And they're kind of a straight leg, not tapered. And made in the USA, of course. They have a real pretty, is it paisley? No, what do you call that? Pattern. I don't know. There's a name for it. But anyway, it's a real pretty brown color. And so if I can get my, you know, camera to do it justice on the pattern, I'm going to list these on eBay. All right, this is brand new. I love cycling gear primal, called Primal Happy Tails. This is Pedal the Plains Jersey 2017. So you would think that people would not want to wear this from a place that they either didn't participate in, like were they at the Pedal the Plains of 2017? Some people, you know, they are there, and then they actually look up certain patterns. So even if they say something like that, that makes them even more valuable sometimes. So especially new tags, even not new tags, I always pick up a lot of these cycling jerseys. I think it's like anything else, you know, you just want to collect them. And sometimes you're at Disneyland and you have 10 kids and you run out of money, but you still want that, you know, Disney shirt later to show that you've been there. So you go on eBay and you try to find it cheaper. Because I'm sure at the event, I'm sure those were very expensive. This is Live, Love, Lounge by Karen Neuberger. This feels like there's a reason I picked this up. Is it linen? Nope, just polyester stretch. So I don't know why I picked this up. I don't know if I was going to consign it or if that Live Love Lounge has a good following. I don't know. Tell me below if you have ever sold it. Let me know. But most likely I picked that up to consign, I would think. I don't know. White House Black Market, large. I'm trying to experiment with this brand. I've sold a ton of Eileen Fisher that looks just like this, so that's why I picked it up in the bins. But it has a brown but a metallic to it, and it's just rayon polyester. But I thought it had a really cool look to it, and I'm going to try to get like 15, 20 bucks on eBay. Otherwise, it's lightweight, and it'll be a great consignment piece. This one will be hard. I'm going to have to look up almost everything that has come out here, except for the bedspread. I know that's eBay, but so much of this stuff I've got to, anything I said might be consignment, I've got to look it up. I'm not sure on a lot of this. Okay, now this is Magic brand. It sounds so generic, and that's why it's hard to find. But I sell these all the time. They're you know, not. I think people do put genie pants, and there's another name for them, harem pants, and these things just sell really well for me. So I picked them up. They have that really nice kind of marbled burgundy color. So I think I'm going to get about 20 for these. Then this I'm taking a chance on. I hope I can get the stains out. I'm going to go get it soaking right now. It's a USA Guess. It's just a typical striped shirt. These can go for 20 or 25. This is a nice large size, but it does have some yellowing there, which normally I can just soak in Oxy and Dawn and vinegar and it comes out. But it might make the red bleed. Who knows? But I'm going to try it. I thought, you know, this was like less than $1. I'm going to throw it in my soaking stuff and see what happens. Then these are another pair of Luckies, size 8. Lucky does well on eBay too, and that's intentional, I think. These are the Ava Skinny. So I'm going to look, see if Ava Skinny, since these are skinny jeans, are doing very well right now, and then make a decision where I put that. Okay, guys, we're at 52. I'm hurrying. This is my last bag. This is a Jonah Michelle or Iona Michelle. I looked it up, I thought. But it's just really pretty. It's a really pretty dress. And I thought for Easter, it's a size 8. So I believe this is a little girl size 8. It might even fit my niece. So I'm going to take this to her and see if she likes it. So that one would be a personal one. You know, around here in Wyoming, though, it's not very warm on Easter. So if you wear that, you've got to wear it with a sweater. And so I don't know if she'll want that or not. But in the summer, she might wear it. She loves dresses. She's a cutie. Then this is another cachet piece. I've been picking up cachet. This is just so distinctive. It's so cute. It is a size medium. It's rayon spandex. This is USA made. Cachet is, to my knowledge, pretty much considered vintage, a lot of the pieces. And there's just a huge following for it. I'm not saying I'll get more than like $25, but it will sell fairly fast, and especially with these details on there. These are just filler for like Christmas gifts, little thank you gifts, that kind of thing. There were 4 of them. I just threw that in. I am going to be ready for winter, guys. I'm going to have my Christmas gifts bought in July after what I've been through. I am not doing that again. All right, let's see what this one is, I think this is no, this is Catherine's. Yeah, this is another great Catherine's piece. Very distinctive, very unique. It has that big heart on there and then ruching. And Catherine's is such a popular brand. This is a 1X. So I'm definitely putting this one on eBay. All right, what is this thing here? Oh yeah, another Catherine Suprema collection. This is a 6X. So this is, you know, a really nice large size. Red, and I should do really well. Oh yeah, and actually it does have the tags. So it does have the tags on it. So I did really good on Catherine's. This is Lane Bryant. This is a size 24. I don't pick up a lot of Lane Bryant, but this is linen and rayon, and it's just a really nice jacket. I am starting to pick up all kinds of brands in substantial pieces with really nice fabrics, and I'm trying to experiment. I would love it, like I've said before, if every time you scrolled through my store, you just saw linen, cashmere, mohair, you know, merino wool. And surprisingly, it's not that tough. I mean, in the bins, people just look at the brand and like this, it's Lane Bryant. Some people didn't want it and they never took the time to see if it had a linen in it. And then I do really well with stuff like that. Even off-brand linen and stuff, I'm doing really well. This is LL Bean, slightly fitted, size large. Just a staple piece, but it's a really cute women's, you know, button-down shirt. Yeah. Just a staple piece, probably 10 or 12 bucks is all. I need to cut that tag. Sorry guys. I got to cut these as I go so I can get my actual work done today. I've got a lot of listing and putting away. I've got about 30 drafts to finish, which isn't completely me listing from scratch, but once in a while there's a mistake, so I've got to pay attention. So I've got about 30 of those. About 4 of my own items, and then I got 28 items to put away. So I've still got about 60 items, something like that, to deal with today. These are linen. These are flax, Joanne Englehart, 100% linen. I just picked them up because they're linen, and they're like a wide leg crop. So I think those will do okay. I might put Seaside Coastal on those. I think that linen and this kind of flowy beach type look is a Seaside Coastal lady thing. So I think I should do okay. Now these have a lot of pilling. Why did I buy these? Oh, okay. I was like, why did I buy something with pilling in the inseam? These are St. John Sport. I think that these might be a set with the other shirt that I showed you. I just now realized that because I picked them up at different times. Anyway, a size 16. Really nice, very heavy piece though. I probably paid $4 or $5 for these. But just a lot of great detail other than the pilling there. I'm going to try to get that off. I do need to start using my sweater shaver more because I'm finding some very expensive pieces. And, you know, I don't like to spend a lot of time with that. But, yeah, it's definitely in the wrong place. If it's somewhere else on the pants, I don't even worry about taking it off. But I was trying to see what fabric these were that make them so heavy. But anyway, guys, that is my haul. Thank you so much for tuning in. Try to get back if you're interested so we can see what the numbers actually ended up to be. I did not expect it to take 6 videos to go through everything I got. But I did shop for 4 days, and I did have about 3/4 of a car full, something like that. So I know I got hundreds and hundreds of items. What the breakdown is, I don't know. So anyway, guys, do like and subscribe if you don't mind. Someone subscribe today. I really appreciate you feeling like you want to follow my videos. In the next few days, it's going to be a ton of shipping, I hope, because I haven't had a really good sales day. I'm fooling around doing all this stuff, which needs done, but I haven't got my listings up for today, and I can tell my store is not hopping right now. So I'm going to do a lot of, you know, that today, but then I'm going to make a lot of editing videos just for myself because I'm editing my whole store and pulling some things out. And then you'll see a lot of shipping videos, I hope. So anyway, guys, thank you. Make some comments. Let me know what you think. You have a great day. Bye-bye.